So it's been about a month since my last Heavy Gunner update video, and I've been up to a lot. For those of you who don't know, I've decided to gear my alt, which is, well, obviously a Heavy Gunner. And I'm a Wizard main, traditionally. But let's just quickly go over everything that I've been up to. So, I've been capping on my weekly raids, you know, my CPAPs, my C-Mocks, my C-Devs, whatever. I've been doing Fortress Rumble, I've been doing Sky Fortress, I've been doing basically everything that I would do on my main, but here. So to quickly show you my gear, I've got a 3% boss hat. We'll do this top to bottom. 3% boss hat, which is pretty good. I'm not enchanting it right now, so you'll see that it's +0. Because Chaos Onyx is at such a all-time high right now that I can't actually sell it. I mean, I can't actually, you know, enchant because I don't want to waste it. So I've honestly been selling a lot of my Chaos Onyx because they're like 190 to 200k each right now. It's absolutely fucking crazy. For my pendant, it's 3 sockets, 2.5 pierce, 1.5 or 1 boss. I can't speak. Sorry. 2.5 pierce, 1 boss pendant. And I've been doing my Fortress Rumbles and my 4-mans to try and re-roll this. But this is unfortunately the highest that I've gotten right now, which it's not terrible either. It's just, it could be better, I think. It's, you know, it's got a lot of potential there, though. 1% boss top, which also has a lot of potential because I can re-roll this with Fortress, with Sky Fortress weeklies as long as I'm doing them. As long as I get enough currency, I can just buy a top value re-roller. So I'm not too worried about this right now. My pants are 17 physical resistance, which isn't good at all, by the way. It's just not good. But they're +8, and they are helping me with having my whole panic set complete. So I'm using them basically because I need it, and I need the gear score. Because as you see here, I have 7,300 gear score. I can't enter PAP unless I equip these 2 items, which gives me enough gear score, which ironically would make me weaker. So, you know, that's fun. I'm still running Varican's Wings because, you know, attack speed plus the piercing proc is extremely useful, especially on Heavy Gunner, where attack speed is such a prevalent skill, and you should be running it pretty high. My cannon's not great, which is why you'll see that it's only +8. I don't really... I've been getting pretty unlucky, honestly. I haven't gotten a cannon that I think is actually worth me enchanting. So this has 20 crit rate, which is... Take it as you will, it's not good. I don't think crit rate is good on Heavy Gunner. It could be worse, though. It has 2.8 piercing, which is good. It has really high base attack, which is good. And it has the highest physical attack that you can get. So it is actually decent. It's just that it has that crit rate, and because of that crit rate, I'm not going to be enchanting this +8. I'm going to wait for a better cannon and then enchant that. But this is a really good filler for now. I'm pretty happy with it. I've got these Balrog gearings still. I've been trying to value reroll them. Not a lot of luck there either, but I can't really complain. They're 3 sockets. I got 3 sockets with maybe like 11 pairs of earrings. So really easy. Pretty happy about that. We got Max Pierce, 2 range damage belt, which is super good. Really fucking great on my Heavy Gunner. I got this actually on like one of my first 7-man CDev clears. I was super pumped on it. I don't know if I showed this in the last video because they might have been a lot lower in the last video, but yeah, really excited about this. 3 fizz piercing on my gloves, which could be higher, but honestly, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'll completely take it right now. They're +9 for the gear score. I got max boss damage ring, which is really good. 3 socks as well. 3 attack speed. Very happy with it. I've been trying to roll the attack speed higher. 3 is the highest I've gotten so far. Not a lot of luck there, but gonna keep trying, obviously. I got 4 physical attack on my shoes there, +10, and physical attack, while it's a good stat, having 4 of it, not that great. Gonna try and roll these higher, likely. or maybe I'll just find a good pair of false damage shoes that I can replace these with. But for now, it's fine. Anyways, I've got about 700 bonus attack now, which is, it's all right. It could be a lot higher, but I'm not going to complain because 700 is a decent amount. I believe my wizard has about 950. And if you've noticed, I have 2 accuracy gems, which is not traditional, and I wouldn't recommend. It's mainly because my accuracy is so low by base that I remove one of these, it's just not, it's not in a good place. And what I plan on doing is I'm not going to be enchanting or upgrading the one in my raw earrings anymore. I'm going to be upgrading the one in my Abstone pendant only, and I'm going to replace this with a dex gem once I have a little bit higher bonus attack, and maybe replace this tier 1 bonus attack with a dex gem as well. That's my plans for the future as well, or at least. Anyways, onto my pet. My pet is my pet's been through things. It's max level now, and it's got 8 physical attack, 4 accuracy, which is really good because I do need that accuracy, you know, desperately, because I want at least 95, and I have 92 right now, which isn't terrible, but could be a lot better. I've got, you know, 8 physical attack, which is actually decent. Like, it's good. It's a good stat to have. And 4 magic attack, which we can basically ignore because, you know, I'm a heavy gunner and I don't need magic attack. Pretty easy to understand. Other than that, I guess we can go into my builds. That should be it for my gear. My build hasn't really changed too much, I don't think. This is basically when I run, more or less, you know? I run advanced bullets at 10 with lock on at 10 because if you run lock on at 10, you also get the 15% extra damage on it. So it goes up to 740% damage, which I think is actually good. I run Gatling Fire at 5, even though I don't use it. It lets me actually get this advanced bullets, so it's basically having 15% extra damage on my main attack, which I think is really, really useful. Magnetic Bomb at 10, Electric Blast at 10, which I think Magnetic Bomb is really good, and I think, you know, it's like a less taxing rocket launcher, because with rocket launcher, you have to rely on, you know, whatever boss you're attacking to be on the AoE long enough for it to get damage, whereas this only ticks 3 times, so I get a lot more value out of it because those 3 times do a lot more damage than this over time, you know? Electric Blast, obviously, one of the biggest damage dealing abilities for Heavy Gunner. It's absolutely huge. If you're not running it at 10, you're doing something wrong. Rocket Launcher at 4. Rocket Launcher is really good, don't get me wrong. It's a good ability. I just don't actually have the space to make it higher because I think I prioritize everything that's at 10 more than I prioritize Rocket Launcher. Which, you know, take as you will. People have different opinions on it, and that's completely fine. Homing Missiles at 10, because, you know, homing missiles is just, it's really good, especially if you need to kite, because it will always auto-aim towards the boss no matter what direction you're facing. So if the boss is over here, and I'm over here, I can attack like that, and it'll still go over here, you know? It's pretty easy to understand. And they do a fair bit of damage as well. I've seen a lot of heavy gunner builds. It's not like Wizard, where everybody has more or less the same build. There's a lot of variation with heavy gunners, so it's been hard for me to min-max and find a build that, you know, will completely work for me, but this right now it's not too bad, so I'm just rolling with it. Yeah, that's it for my build. You know, there's not much else to really go over. I haven't actually changed too much. I've just been, you know, doing the regular progression. I haven't been using any Stellar Glass on this character, just because I've been saving it for my main, because, you know, obviously my main takes priority over my heavy gunner. But I hope you guys did enjoy this little update. Like I said, it's been about a month. It was my last one. And if you did, hopefully you leave a like. Maybe subscribe, check out some of my other videos, my other updates maybe. And I'll see you later. Thanks so much for any support, I appreciate it.